Hello students, I welcome you all to this amazing series of shortcut tricks. Now in this video we are going to discuss tricks for limiting reagent problems. Okay, now let's start. I'll not waste much time. Let's start our video. First let us discuss some points how we have to approach the limiting reagent problems, the tricks. See, first of all, write down the number of moles of reaction, reactant and products in the given question. Okay, whatever be the moles they already gave you in the question, we have to write them. Okay, first we have to write the moles. Next, write their stoichiometric coefficients. Now what are the stoichiometric coefficient? Suppose we have an equation a plus 2b give rise to 3c. Alright, we have equation a plus 2b give rise to 3c. Now here if we are not writing anything, it means we have 1 here. Okay, so this 1 2 3, this 1 2 3 are called as stoichiometric coefficients. Getting my point? Now let's move on. Divide 1 by 2, which means divide the number of moles by stoichiometric coefficients. Whatever the mole they gave you in the question, divide them with the respective stoichiometric coefficients. Alright, next, the reactant which gives has minimum ratio is the limiting reagent. I'll explain this line while solving the question. Whichever gives the minimum ratio after dividing, that becomes the limiting reagent. Next, mole analysis. Mole analysis I'll explain you while solving the question. Now just see, read the question. 2 moles of A reacts with 6 moles of B. Calculate the number of moles of C formed. We have to calculate how many moles of C are formed. First, what is the first step? I told you, write the number of moles. Number of moles we have to write first step. See how many moles they gave you? 2 moles. B 6 moles. C we have to find. Next step, write their stoichiometric coefficient. What is the stoichiometric coefficient of A? As I told, if nothing is there, it means 1. Okay, this is 1. Now this is 2. If nothing is there, 1. It means 1. Finally, we have to divide ratios. We have to derive the ratios. What we have to divide? This is 1 and this is 2. We have to divide 1 by 2, which means 2 by 1 is equal to 1. 6 by 2 is 3. Alright, now look at these two numbers carefully. Which is the smallest number, 1 or 3? Obviously 1, right? So this is limiting reagent. A is limiting reagent, B is in excess. Okay, after calculating the ratio, which is the lowest value, that will be the limiting reagent. Now mole analysis. Mole analysis. How we have to write this mole analysis? Number of moles of A by stoichiometric coefficient of A, which is 1, is equal to number of moles of B by stoichiometric coefficient of B, which is 2, is equal to number of moles of C. The stoichiometric coefficient is 1. Now as we know that the limiting reagent is A, therefore with respect to this A only, we will be calculating the number of moles of A. Alright, now how many number of moles of A they have given us? 2 moles, right? Now 2 by stoichiometric coefficient is 1. Number of moles of C we have to find, they have given in the question. Number of moles of C we have to find, then coefficient is 1. Therefore from this we can derive number of moles of C is 2. We got the answer. In just 3 or 4 steps we got the answer. It's as simple as it is. Just a little bit practice we need, then easily we can do. Okay, now look at this next question. We have an equation A plus B give rise to A2 B3. Initially 6 moles of A and 20 moles of B are taken. After the reaction, calculate limiting reagent. Which is limiting reagent? And moles of A, B and A2 B3. First write the equation and balance the stoichiometric coefficients. We have 2 here, then we have 3 here. Alright. Next, what I told you, write the number of moles. Right, number of moles. This is our first step. Initially 6 moles of A, 6. 20 moles of B, 20. This we have to calculate. Next, stoichiometric coefficient. What is the stoichiometric coefficient of A? 2. Stoichiometric coefficient of B? 3. This is 1 as it is, we have to write. Then finally we have to write the ratios. How to write the ratios? 1 divided by 2, which is 3. This is 20 by 3, something we will be getting around maybe 6.66, right? Maybe 6.66, maybe something we'll be getting. Okay, now observe, 3 is smaller number or 6.6 is smaller number? Obviously 3 smaller number, right? So A is limiting reagent. A becomes limiting reagent. Now write the mole analysis. Mole analysis, how to write? Number of moles of A by stoichiometric coefficient of A is equal to number of moles of B by stoichiometric coefficient of B. Number of moles of A2B3 by stoichiometric coefficient 1. As we know, this is the limiting reagent. So in order to find the number of moles of A2B3, what we will be using? A itself. Therefore, how we have to calculate? How we calculate in the previous problem? Similarly, we are calculating here also. How many moles they have given in the question? 6 moles of A they have given in the question. Stoichiometric coefficient we know is 2. Now we have to calculate this number of moles. This will be 1. Therefore, number of moles of A2B3, how much? 3. Am I right? Number of moles of A2B3 is 3. Alright, now we have to calculate how many moles of B. Okay, how many moles of B have been used in this reaction? How to calculate? Our main reference will be this only. Why? Because this is the limiting reagent. Whatever we calculate in the equation, our main focus must be on this, because this is the limiting reagent. Let us take Na by 2 is equal to how many moles have been used up. How many moles of B have been used up? We are calculating. So Nb by 3. Tell me the answer. Na how much? 6. 6 by 2. It will become 3 is equal to Nb by 3. If we just shift there, therefore Nb is equal to 9. It means 9 moles of B. Okay, 9 moles of B have been used in this reaction. We have 20 moles. 9 moles have been reacted. So how many moles left? Left moles of B. How many moles are left? 20 we had initially. 9 reacted. Therefore 11 moles we are left with. Alright, now we calculated 11 moles of B, 3 moles of A2B3, and as this is a limiting reagent, complete 6 moles will be used. Okay, complete 6 moles will be used of A. So in this way we can calculate all the problems of this category limiting reagent in a simple way, in just 2 or 3 steps. Just by practicing a little more problems we can solve. So that you can solve all those problems and you can get a good grasp on the limiting reagent problems. Alright, so stay tuned. Please like and subscribe. It motivates me a lot. Thank you guys. Thank you very much.